Well, everyone, I've done my favorite paint schemes of the 2022 NASCAR season, but now it's time for me to do my least favorite NASCAR paint schemes of the 2022 season. My top 10 least favorite paint schemes of 2022.
Back to reality.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another another episode of In the NASCAR. Today I am going to be doing my top 10 least favorite NASCAR paint schemes of 2022. Now some of the paint schemes that I have on this list are just either kind of boring, the colors either don't make sense, or they're just lazy and they don't do anything. So, yeah, guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and start this. Alright, everyone, starting at number 10 for my top 10 least favorite paint schemes of 2022, it's Cole Custer's Wow Wow Classic Waffles Ford Fusion. And the reason why I'm not a big fan of this paint scheme, the reason why it's number 10 is because you guys can see, I just don't like how the yellow and the red just look there. This paint scheme just, I don't know, this one just, what's going on? I mean, I'm not the biggest fan because the one reason I just don't think the yellow and red goes with gray and black. I just don't think that works for me, guys. I just don't think this one works. I don't hate this paint scheme at all. This paint scheme, it just doesn't work for me. This just does not work for me, and I mean, this one just isn't the biggest. I'm not the biggest fan, but hey, they did manage a sponsor space. They did manage that, so yeah. Yeah. If they could have just done what if they could have just done colors that would have worked this paint scheme, it could have worked perfectly. But yeah, if they could have done like red and then kind of orange and yellowish, this paint scheme could have worked. But anyways, that's number 10. So let's go ahead and go to number 9. Okay, number 9. Um, we have Noah Gragson's for ChevyLiners.com for colleague racing. Now, the reason why I have this car at number 9 is I just find this like a test car because as you guys can see, the Chevy accessories. Why does this car give me test car vibes? Just this car legit gives me test car vibes. Now, I like the colors, they're cool, but I don't know, guys. Something about this paint scheme just doesn't make it look like just makes it look like just a test car, not an actual race car. Like, I'm not sure if it's just because it's just a sponsor or what, but something about this paint scheme just throws me off. So yeah, and the colors are cool, but again, something about this paint scheme just throws me out of the water and gets me really confused. So yeah, colors are fine. It's just I'm not a big fan of this paint scheme. I just don't like how it looks. So I mean, stripes look nice, but this car, I just wish they could have, make it like better look and make it not look like a test car. So maybe because there's just a Chevrolet on it. That's probably the reason why. So, oh yeah, but I think they only ran this car like a few times in the start of the year. So that's number 9 for you. Number 8, we got Brad Keselowski's Class Draw car. This one's just kind of boring, guys. This one's just boring. So, I wish they could have added a little bit more gray to this car. Because, yeah, if this car would have, like, a little bit more gray, it would have been a pretty nice looking paint scheme. But, again, guys, this paint scheme just looks a little boring. They should have added some more sponsors right on the side, right here. Should have added more gray. If they would have added gray on the hood, and would have added gray on the back, I think this paint scheme would actually look pretty decent. It would look pretty nice. But, again, this car, I mean, it looks a little boring. But just because, hey, at least they do got we got the stripes down there, but this one's just boring, guys. This one is just boring. This one ain't the best. I don't hate this paint scheme at all, this paint scheme just needs some more work. Let's just say that. Could be some more work with this paint scheme. This one is just boring. This one is just a boring paint scheme, in my opinion, so let's go ahead to go with number 7. Alright, number 7. When I first saw this car last year, when I first saw this paint scheme this year, I wasn't a big fan of it when I first started seeing this car. And not because I don't like Joey Logano. They, just like the Brad Keselowski car that we saw at number 8, this one needs some more work as well. Now, I do like what they're doing. I mean, I know this paint scheme is very iconic for NASCAR, but they should have just added some more red. They should have added more red, like, up here, where Joey Logano's name is. Yeah, this paint scheme should have just seen a little bit more red to it, like, just try to be, I want Shell, Pennzoil, I want y'all to be red, yellow. I get what they're trying to do here, but I don't know, guys. But I do like this, though. I do like it. This car works. They should have done it to the top of this car as well. If they would have done it to the top of the car, that would be great, and this car wouldn't even be on this list, but I don't know, guys. Just something about this car just, I don't know. This paint scheme is just a little boring as well, so maybe it's just because it just says Pennzoil right there. I don't know, guys. Maybe I'm just used to the, yeah, this car, all it needs is just a little bit more red, and this car wouldn't be on this list, but, you know, I don't hate it at all. I don't hate it. I've seen this car in person at Talladega, so, yeah, this paint scheme just needs a little bit more red. That's all I gotta say. Just like the Keselowski cholesterol car, needs some more color to it. Needs some more red color to it to make it look match. Alright, and number 6, I know a lot of people don't like this paint, don't like the Raptor car. I'm actually okay with his regular Raptor car. It's just this one is like, what's going on here? I mean, seriously. Raptor, the white, the yellow, the white, the I don't know, guys. This paint scheme just a mix and match and whacked. So paint scheme's just all like, I don't know, just look, you guys could see. I don't like the transition there, guys. I just don't. They should have. The Joey Logano car. It should have been like red and yellow up here. That would have been a pretty darn cool Logano paint scheme. But I don't know, guys. This one just ugh. Like I don't like how the here looks. So I don't know, guys. I know a lot of people don't like the Raptor, the regular Raptor car, which I like that one more than this one because this one looks. Ugh, I don't like how the white, the 24 looks up there. I just don't like this paint scheme at all. I just don't, guys. I just don't. I don't like how it, how it just randomly just splits off like that. And come on now. And I just don't like how that Raptor looks. They should have moved it just up a little bit higher. I'm not sure how it looks on a regular car, but I don't know. They should have added at least some sponsors right there. So, anyways, let's get down to the top 5. Alright, here it is. Top 5 least favorite paint schemes of the year. And it is Christopher Bell's dream car that he raced at Cal Auto Club. And the reason why I don't like this paint scheme is that. Where is the sponsors on there? Where? This car looks empty. Now, credit to Ream, they did fix this car later in the season. They added some sponsors right there, but why? Like, if y'all want more space, I don't want these cars to look boring. I don't, and don't get me wrong, I'm a big Toyota fan. And yeah, but I just don't like there should have been sponsors here, guys. There should have been sponsors. That's just my opinion at least, but yeah. So, it's just a little it's just boring, guys, and yeah. Other than that, I mean, 20 looks great. I really like the chrome numbers, but this one just because of this, that's why it's on here because where is the execution, guys? I'm just not a big fan of this paint scheme. Not at all. Not a big fan of it. Not a fan of this paint scheme. But thankfully, if this was like the rim car with the sponsors, that is not on this list. So thankfully, they updated this car. So yeah, I like that paint scheme a lot better than this one. Like, where's the execution? Where is the sponsors on the quarter panels? Right back there. Oh my goodness. All right, here's number 4. Now this one, like, what's going on because as you guys can see back there, this is Harrison Burton's technician's car, and to me, I just don't like how that, you know, how it's just black, like with how this black paint scheme looks with the red trench. That looks so random. It looks so random. They could have done something so much more better. But I mean, it's plain. So yeah, I really like NASCAR paint schemes, but some of them are just not the best in my opinion. So I mean, yeah, they could have done something better here. Could have done something better instead of that. So just my opinion. So there's the car. They could have done like some more stripes and everything. So yeah, I mean they could have done something a little bit better. But oh, I've never seen that before. The Sunoco Rookie of the Year logo. What is this? It's on the side. I didn't even notice that till now. Wow. Okay, I've never seen that before. That looks. I mean, that actually looks. I don't know. I mean, it does look cool. I mean, it looks creative. I mean, that's one positive thing. I like how the Sunoco Rookie of the Year containers on there. That's actually pretty creative. They should have put that on the back of the car. That would be a lot more creative. Oh, okay. I know a lot of people don't like this paint scheme. I mean, I don't like it either, guys. Look. Look at that. That is. And you guys know, the blue numbers. I'm not a big fan of the blue number. That blue number right there. Especially this paint scheme, guys. I mean, paint scheme. I think the paint scheme does work, but I'm not sure if it's just the person who took this picture or I don't know, guys. Just that shade just looks ugly in my opinion. That looks like an ugly shade of like dark yellow or dark something right there. I don't know. That looks ugly in my opinion. That shades down and yeah, this was the one he raced in Martinsville. Again, that 9 just looks out of order. So yeah, this one just ugh. I don't. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of this one. So I mean, at least they did manage to handle. At least they had more sponsors. At least they did. So yeah, this one, if it wasn't for the sponsors, this paint scheme would probably be at number 2. So yeah, guys. So yeah, why? I just yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of this one. So yeah, I don't like how the gray the blue numbers look. It just doesn't look just looks weird in my opinion, especially that shade right over there. Like I just don't find that look. I just don't find that good in my opinion. So let's go ahead and get with my number 2. Number 2, it is the Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Irish Spring Car, and some of his. I'm gonna mention his other cars as well. This one, where does the blue fit in this paint scheme? Where does the blue fit in this paint scheme? Like, this blue doesn't make any sense. I know that Chase Elliott car didn't make any sense with that blue. Why is it on here? If they could have added a green one, that would be perfect. But this Kroger one, this Irish Spring one, I don't get it. I do not get it. And also, guys, I'm gonna show you guys his Ricky Stenhouse Jr.'s Reese's car that he raced in the Coke 600. What is that paint scheme? Where does the blue come from in a Reese's car? I don't get that. Why does Kroger? I mean, I get Kroger's a main sponsor of JTG Doherty Racing, but why does it have to be blue? You could have at least changed it to like a different. Could have changed. You could have kept the Kroger and kept it the same paint scheme. That would have been all right. I wouldn't mind it, but why does this have to be blue? Oh my gosh. Like, I don't. This paint scheme doesn't make any sense with the I just don't like the transition. Well, I mean, the transparency looks all right, but the reason why this car is in the second, along with some other Stenhouse cars, was because the blue. Where does the blue come from? It just looks random, in my opinion. Like, I'm just not the biggest fan of this paint scheme, guys. I mean, they did handle the door space fine. It's just that I just don't like how that blue works along with some of its other paint schemes. Now, if it was some of the blue paint schemes that matches with, like dark purple, and stuff. I mean, that would have been alright, but oh my gosh. And get ready for number one, because number one's gonna be the worst of the worst, and yeah, get ready. And my least favorite paint scheme of 2022, none other than Joey Logano's Verizon. Oh my god. What kind of paint scheme is this? What kind of paint scheme is this? This is probably one of the most boring attempts at the paint scheme I've ever seen from this year. What the heck is this? We just got a little. Is that the Verizon? I know that's a Verizon logo, and there's literally nothing on the door space. There's literally nothing on the freaking door space. Do you guys see that? There's literally nothing on the door space. And there's nothing on the other side, too. Oh my god. I mean, at least I got the stripes here, but why? I do not like this paint scheme at all. Probably one of the most laziest attempts at the paint schemes this year. Oh my gosh. I do not like this paint scheme. Not at all. Like, I'm not saying this because I don't like, not because Logano's my least favorite driver. That's not the reason. That's not right why this paint scheme's on here, but I just don't like how it looks, especially for a Penske team. Like, look at this car. This looks atrocious. Looks boring. Penske could have done a lot better than that. They should have done a lot better than that, guys. So yeah. Oh my gosh, guys. This one just looks, looks, oh my god. But they did say Verizon it does Verizon Frontline on it. I mean, at least they have the Verizon Frontline. But if they could have just put more logos on here, then I would have been fine. They should have done more detail. Remember some of Joey Logano's other Verizon cars? Those were fine. Those were great paint schemes. But this? I don't know. Why? Why, man? Okay, so this one's my least favorite paint scheme of 2022, guys. It's Joey Logano's Verizon Frontline car that he raced at Pocono. This paint scheme's atrocious. I just don't like it. Now, I like the color red, don't get me wrong. I like all colors on cars. But this one, the poor execution with this paint scheme, it looks pretty darn boring. So, probably the most laziest and most stupidest paint scheme of ever, in my opinion. So, of the season, in my opinion. So, yeah. So guys, that's going to be it for this video. What do you guys think about these paint schemes? Let me know in the comments. Let me know which ones you agree with and ones you disagree with me. So, yeah, that's going to be it for this video. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Just don't take anything seriously. And anyways, this is Preston signing off. And this, yeah. This is, yeah. Peace out, guys.